Hello, welcome to week number 2. So I want to make a quick video to walk you through what's happening this week and make sure you don't miss anything, especially because we're right still at the beginning of the class. So I'm going to minimize myself. Hello. So here I am looking at the modules for the class. Well, week number 2 is where you're working at. This week we're talking about finding theses, outlining, and summarizing. So again, as usual for this class, you have the modules broken up into 2 halves. You have to study and to complete. So to study, I want you to read and watch through all of these. A little quick word on what I expect when I give you a ton of stuff to read and watch. I expect you to be familiar with it and to learn the stuff that's there as much as you can. And to remember where it is when you have questions later and you need to come back and find the answer. That's really the goal with all this stuff. So I don't expect you to memorize everything, but I do want you to look through it, right? Skimming is a really good way to look at this stuff, but especially if you understand it already. But there's a lot of information there that's going to all be important in this class. Everything builds. So this is a section from the book called A Writer's Reference. It's a little PDF that shows you some key material for writing in APA format. There's a little article about how to format for APA. This is a video where quickly Scribber will walk you through how to set up an APA essay. And so it depends on whether you like to read or watch a video. Do all of these, find out how to format your essay in APA format. That's my goal. We also want to talk about what paraphrasing is and plagiarism, so make sure you read through those as well. And then to complete, you have all these assignments. I want to first acknowledge, I know it's a lot of pretty small assignments, just kind of a bunch of them, but that's the way this class works. That's the way I built it, the way it works. So all of these, again, are discussions, but this first one is the only one that's a discussion. So it's due Wednesday, as in tomorrow. By midnight tomorrow, you want to post about your social identities and then come back by Sunday and comment at least twice. And then the rest of these are all due by midnight Sunday. So you have pre-writing for your first essay, and you have an article that I want you to find the thesis of, outline the article, and summarize the article. And that's the article is called The Negative Effects of Fast Fashion. And this is all stuff that you need to know how to do to pass this class. So hopefully this will be good practice. Then I want you to practice paraphrasing a bit and exploring our biases. This last one's critical thinking work. I like to have at least one critical thinking exercise per week. They're my favorite part of this. All of the rest of this I find a little dull. But when it comes to, well, the social identities I find awesome. Exploring our biases I find awesome. The rest of like this mechanics of how to write an essay, it's important more than it is exciting. Hopefully you enjoy it. I try to find good articles that are fun to read. This fast fashion article did strike me as crazy. I did not know much about fast fashion before I read it. And then you have an extra credit opportunity this week where you can practice summarizing various sources. So like a video, an article, just practice summarizing different things. I want you to do that, but I'm not going to force you to. But if you do, you can get some extra points. Let's see how much. If you click on the assignment, it walks you through. This assignment is worth 5 points for each of the above summaries you accomplish. There are 2, so you could get up to 10 points. And that's a great way to do it. I recommend getting the points here. You can, of course, do this assignment later for extra credit, but because I'm assigning it right here, it won't be worth as much later. It'll be worth half because it'll be late, just like any other assignment. Again, the late policy, just to remind you, is you lose 5% of whatever the assignment's worth per day it's late, and that's automatically done by the system. I don't do any of it. So if you ever need more time on an assignment, you need to email me before the due date and let me know exactly how much time you need. And I will say yes. You don't even need to have a good story. Let me know if I can help you with anything. But yeah, just let me know exactly how much more time you need, and I will approve it. Up until the last day of class. I will not extend past that. So hopefully this all makes sense. Let me know if I can help with anything, and I'm excited to see your guys' social identities on the discussion board.